Josef Kyselak was born in Vienna in 1798. After attending the Piarist grammar school, like his father, he became a civil servant at the Imperial Court. 1829 saw the publication in Vienna of Kyselak's description of his journey on foot through Austria. He embarked on his walking tour firmly intent on covering at least 6 postal miles every day, a distance of 42.5 kilometers. Kyselak was so familiar with Vienna and the enchantment of Lower Austria, with its romantic ruined castles and beautiful scenery. He probably enjoyed many weeks and many weekends in the picturesque surroundings of his home city, and seems to have had a substantial thirst for knowledge. Writing a book, and in order to do so, familiarizing himself with nature, art, and people throughout the Austrian Empire was a project that would require a great deal of time.
What I have described I've seen and experienced myself. May I crave the indulgence and goodwill of my honoured readers when I, with unaffected pen, venture to portray the beauties of nature which many a masterly brush would seem merely flirtatious in labouring to copy.
Kyselak was a keen observer. He reflected on the lives of the local folk, who, as alpine herdsmen, farmers and poachers, worked hard for their daily bread. He saw how they lacked even the bare necessities, and noted with concern the damage caused by clear-cutting, when in early September he watched alpine herdsmen moving down into the valley from their upland pastures.
They told me they would soon have to leave the Alp because the cattle already had too little fodder, and there was not enough wood for making fires. 50 years ago, the region abounded with forest. May the need to leave it because of a shortage of wood teach many a landowner and forester to treat nature with care.
This young man's greatest wish was to travel as they had done, to see with his own eyes places depicted so impressively in books and on maps, to escape from the confines of the office, and to leave the city of Vienna behind for a while. It was clearly customary at the time to immortalize one's feelings on the spot. Kyselak's inventive behavior made him so famous that his name was included in an important reference book. Constant von Wurzbach produced a biographical encyclopedia of the Austrian Empire, in which Kyselak is mentioned as an eccentric. Franz Heidinger, a book collector and publican from the Margareten suburb of Vienna, also remembered Kyselak. In response to Constant von Wurzbach's inquiry, he described how he had once seen Kyselak in person.
Esteemed Sir, in response to the inquiry contained in your friendly letter, I must tell you that only once did I see Kyselak with brush and paint. He was high up a ladder, placed against the old parish church in Petersdorf.
Hey you! What on earth are you doing?
Ich schreib, wie ich heiß.
Writing my name.
Aha.
And why,
Und warum macht
precisely?
das?
Weil ich
Because I've
da
been
gewesen
here.
bin.
That made me think about precisely what his intentions were. So whenever I saw the name Kyselak, I pondered on why it was here that he'd written his name. And I always discovered that a wonderful view always benefited from the venture. He must have been a great friend of the august beauties of nature. How often did he inscribe his name? Hundreds and hundreds of times, I believe. On a rather majestic rock, on high trees and in deep hollows, he always found a spot. And if he could, he wrote his name there.